the geo satellite is synchronized with the earth station. That means it is always going to be line of sight. Both the earth station and the satellite are having a line of sight to each other. Small dishes are located, and at the end users we are going to be getting the required signal has to be received. So what are the information you want to require that can be sent through the VSAT? We send this is very small aperture terminal. It reaches to the satellite. At the satellite, the signal can be processed, relayed, repeats, and then it is sent back to the your required destination. So very small aperture terminal can be places, connect to the satellite, and a specific region provides the connectivity. That's a simple thing. Hello everyone. So the topic we are discussing about the VSAT, very small aperture terminal. It's created revolutionary in the satellite communication, which was very much important for communicating where the communication cannot be possible with the help of wires. For very isolated areas, the communication can be possible with the help of very small aperture terminal. It plays a very dominant role in transmission of data, like connecting the remote places with the help of the internet by using the satellite. So see, this is the earth station. From the earth station, using a parabolic dish antenna, we are transmitting a signals to the satellite. Then the satellite will going to be provided the communication to these end users with the help of the satellite communication system. So the end users are now connecting through the satellite. They can going to be used for the communication purpose. They can use for the internet, and these applications are very important with the help of VSAT. It's a very revolutionary technique in the satellite communication system. So VSAT stands for the very small aperture terminal. So coming to the world of the VSAT. So welcome to the world of the VSAT and transformed communication across vast distances with this technology. Already I told you about the same point. And when you talk about the VSAT, it stands for very small aperture terminal. So the power of the satellite is to provide high speed internet and data connectivity to remote and undeserved areas. So to remote and undeserved areas we are having. So next important point about the VSAT is, so VSAT can be applied with on the geo satellites. So we know that the satellites are going to be of the first one, which is called as the LEO, based on the latitude. You can tell about the LEO, low Earth orbit. So based on the latitude we are having. So next one is said to be called as the MEO, medium Earth orbit, MEO, medium Earth orbit. And the another one is called as the GEO, which is called as geosynchronous Earth orbit satellites. Okay. So it is going to be the satellite responsible to provide the global communication. So 3 satellites are required for GEO to cover the entire part of the Earth. So to cover the entire part of the Earth, we required 3 satellites. So it provides the communication. So position in orbit above the equator to provide continuous coverage to a specific geographic region. To provide a specific geographic region, all the time it is present. The reason is the geo satellite is synchronized with the earth station. That means it is always going to be line of sight. Both the earth station and the satellite are having a line of sight to each other. So because of that rotation of earth, the satellite will also follow the rotation of earth. So seems to be providing you the all the time having the good connectivity for a specific portion of the region. And this will makes you the importance about the geo satellites. So only 3 satellites are required to cover the entire earth position. Okay, to cover the entire earth position. So providing the global beamings. So providing the global beam. So with that global beaming, it is going to be cover the portion of the earth. So almost it covers 42.4% of the earth portion, but the specific location can be covered and provides the communication. This is the main thing that you must be applied. So VSAT is used in the GEO. If you see that VSAT systems, so involved ground systems, typically small satellite dishes will be used, and those dishes are going to be located on the ground. So already explained to you in the previous slide only, I show it to you such that it is having the small dishes are located, and at the end users we are going to be getting the required signal has to be received. And that signal what we received are going to be provides for communication for this particular region with the help of a satellite located in the geosynchronous Earth orbit. That means above the Earth, 36,000 kilometers of distance, satellite is present. And this will provides you the very good data connectivity by using the VSAT, very small aperture terminal. So how VSAT works? So how VSAT works we can see here. So when you talk about the VSAT, the first thing that we can see here is that is VSAT was going to be right. Now we are going to be discussing about the how the VSAT will works. The first thing is from the Earth station we are going to be sending the signal. Signal has to be transmitted from the Earth station. So when the signal was transmitted from the Earth station, so it is going to be use the signal which has to be sent from the satellite. So it is goes to the one of the portion, the satellite relay. After that the satellite relay was going to be sent back to the Earth station, and that we are going to be having the VSAT on the another part, and that will going to be connected with the satellite with a modem from that router to the accelerator. So this is how the connectivity has to be present. So which is going to be shown in the figure. So please try to understand the thing. So whenever we see about the accelerator and the router, we can going to be find out here a satellite and a modem was present. Through the VSAT, this one was available from this station. From this station, you are going to be connecting to the another part of the station. So here you can observe very clearly, one is the server side, that is from the server side we are going to be connecting. So this is the server side we are having. So from server side we are connecting to the, this is called as the client side is present. So where these systems are going to be accepting the internet. So I told you such that very small aperture terminal can be mostly used for the data connectivity purpose, and the data connectivity purpose will be achieved by this one. From the server we are going to be having the router and this one satellite modem. The satellite modem is present. Signal is connected from the accelerator to the router, from router to the satellite modem. So whatever the information you want to require, that can be sent through the VSAT. We send this is very small aperture terminal. It reaches to the satellite. At the satellite, the signal can be processed, relayed, repeats, and then it is sent back to the your required destination. With the required destination, again we have a small antenna is placed receiving the signal. So this acts as one Earth station and it acts as another Earth station, and between these two Earth stations, and we are going to be providing the communication with the help of a satellite. And that satellite is going to be send back the signal to VSAT, and this VSAT is receiving the signal and send back to the client. So the data connectivity between your server and to the client can be done with the help of a VSAT. This is one of the beautiful application that we can see where it's not possible to connect through a cable. Already if you know that if you see the fiber optical cable, your server and to client, it has to be connected to each other, then a fast internet can be possible. But for specific areas such as terrain areas, we can find out the laying out of the fiber optical cable is very difficult. Then in those situations, we want the internet, and such internet can be available, the data connectivity can be available for a remote locations. It is to be provided with the help of a VSAT. And this is how the VSAT will works. The same thing that what we are talking about the satellite. Okay, so very small aperture terminal can be places, connect to the satellite, and a specific region provides the connectivity. That's a simple thing. Okay, so the procedure that I told you, signal transmission. So satellite relay, data reception. From here, the signal has to be transmitted. The satellite was going to be relayed, and it is going to sending back to the station, to the ground station. And at the ground station, we have data reception system. The data reception can be done and received and processed it according to their requirements, such as banking technologies or working of your ATMs. Okay, so in remote areas, working of your ATMs, connecting to the server, the bank servers with the help of the VSAT, very small aperture terminal, right? So we can discuss about the next one called as the key components of VSAT system. If you talk about the key components of VSAT system, they are going to be given as VSAT terminal, modem, network management system. That's in the previous diagram also we see about the VSAT modem, and we can discuss about the VSAT modem here. See here, this is a satellite modem which is going to connect to the VSAT, and from there it sends to the satellite. From satellite it comes again to the VSAT, very small aperture terminal. So, using the small dish antenna is to be placed, so which is a very important one we can find out. So, talking about the advantages of VSAT technology, we can have the wide coverage. Very important point regarding this is the wide coverage. You can provide a wide coverage which is very much easy by using a small dish antenna with the satellite system. Okay. Next one is high bandwidth. So, high bandwidth can be also be offered when you talk about the advantage of VSAT. It has to provide the high bandwidth. So, the bandwidth requirements, the problem with the bit rates can also be rectified with the help of VSAT. Next one is scalability, the scalability and reliability. So, we can relay directly, it can provide a very good amount of communication. So, with good data transfer rates and with good connectivity, so all the time around the clock, and that is what the most important thing, it provides a good reliability and also scalability is present. The only thing is how much area you have to cover it, and that can be covered by sending a signal to the satellite, receiving back. So, it plays a very dominant role guys in those advantages. So, next one is talking about the applications of VSAT. So, what are the different applications that we can find out for the VSAT? So, the first application that we can see for the VSAT is, so we can tell about the VSAT applications. So, the first application that we are having is banking and finance. Already explained that in the previous one also, for the connectivity of banking and also ATMs, for the remote locations, it plays a very dominant role. So, providing the banking services in those areas, and energy and mining section. So, education. So, we can go into be provide the education to the remote areas where it is present, and also not only remote areas, we can provide education with the satellites like using the EduSats. So, education satellites are responsible to provide the education. So, government and defense will going to be use this application. So, government and defense are also going to be use this VSAT, very small aperture terminal, and in the healthcare also it is present. The applications of VSAT, which is very important in the current industry we are having. Next, VSAT network installation and configuration. If we talk about the VSAT network installation and configuration, as I explained that to you, when you talk about the applications of this VSAT, and you can see this setup, how it is connected. The first important thing is, so VSAT network installation and configuration, we have to first select the site. So, where the required site is to be present, where they have to put your earth station first of all. So, from that earth station we can make the antenna alignment. So, you can place the antenna alignment in that position, and then the antenna alignment will going to be seen with a lookup angle to the satellite, and we can transmit a signal, and from there the satellite will send back the signal. Then we are going to be check for the network configuration, whether it is going to be probably providing the good network configurations or not. Once the configuration is done, then immediately we can go for the testing and verification. After testing and verification, your signal was receiving with a good amount of dB levels, then we can process it for the using of your VSAT terminal. So, this is the basic thing. So, installation is quite easier. Okay, just placing the satellite, selecting the area, placing the satellite, connect to the satellite, and you can go into be provide the network configuration and also use for the testing purpose. Just check for the testing purpose. So, that plays a very simple thing. So, called as the, so see here. So, future trends in VSAT technology. So, there must be have a requirement of very high bandwidth capabilities are required for the VSAT. So, next one is new satellite constellations. So, different types of satellite constellations can be used for providing you the VSAT, very small aperture terminal. That's for the future trends we can see that. Next one, integration with 5G. So, the emerging technology is 5G technology. So, telecommunication can be implemented, emerged with the 5G technologies. And the last but not the least, emerging applications we are having. So, in the future it may be have some AI applications will also be implemented for using with the satellite to provide you the VSAT technologies. So, this is the connectivity, one of the good connectivity we are having. So, the wireless connectivity we have. So, very easy to install. So, once it is going to be present the VSAT terminal, you can provide a good amount of data rates can be useful and can be used and also be useful in many of the applications. So, this is all about your VSAT, very small aperture terminal. Okay, thank you. It is one of the beautiful application we have in the satellite communication. Thank you everyone.